We are back. Squad, welcome, of course, to another workout brought to you by Brave Clothing. I'm Coach Pete. What we have on deck today, we're going to smash the midline. That's right. To start off, we have a 6-minute EMOM. First minute, max plank hold. That second, we got a max oblique heel tap. Moving into that third minute, we have a side plank. For that second round through, we're just going to do the same exact thing, a total of 6 minutes. After we work through this EMOM, we have a brief breather, but we're gonna get into some time work with some built-in rest. That's right, 35 seconds work, 15 seconds rest, 3 times through of a sit-up to dumbbell press, a low crawl in a 180 position, and some windshield wipers to finish off. It's gonna be quick, it's gonna get dirty. We're gonna jump right into this thing. Grab a dumbbell, that's all you're gonna need. One dumbbell for, of course, those sit-ups, but let's get rocking. Here we go. To start off, team, we have a plank. Of course, shoulders stacked over those elbows, nice flat back, hips are not high in the air. We're squeezing that midsection. We're staying braced for the entire minute. Switching up to that second minute, team, we have those max oblique heel taps. So feet are firmly planted on the floor. We're gonna shift the shoulders back and forth, lightly tapping those fingers to the back of those heels, waking those obliques up. Team, the body is getting primed. Let it happen. Let's keep moving as we tap back and forth. You're constantly flex, pulling that rib cage down. Those top abs, of course, are gonna start feeling it immediately. We wanna wake up those obliques, so that's why we're working that side to side, back and forth. Team, we have that side plank. So pick a side, either that right or left side. We're gonna stack that elbow right on top of that shoulder, pick the hips up, stacking the feet right on top of each other, and then just hold. Again, we don't want those hips sagging, and we don't wanna kick our butt back too far, and make sure that shoulder is right over the top of that elbow. Switching it up midway through, going and pivot, 30 seconds in. Nicely done, team. We're gonna come right back to that plank now. Top of the minute, 4th minute in, second round through. Body should be awake by now. Hold that strong plank. The shoulders are starting to feel it as well. I know they are. All right, but making sure we're not letting those hips sag and we're not tucking them high in the air. Few more seconds, team. We're almost there.
So much that I'm losing accounts, ayy.
Nicely done, team. All right, we're gonna come to our backsides again with the heel taps. Feet firmly planted on the floor. Quick transitions, let's get right into them.
In 2018 he still hated. I see him now, they all switch sides. I told him all that I've been fly. There ain't no faking on this side.
You're working to keep your chest elevated as we go from back and forth, heel tap to heel tap.
I need so much I can't count. Oh, and I don't need no college, cause I'm getting stupid amounts. Hey, hop in a whip and I'm out. I need so much I can't count. Oh, and I don't need no college, cause I'm getting stupid amounts. Hey, hop in a whip and I'm out. I need so much I can't count. Oh, and I don't need no college, cause I'm getting stupid amounts. Hey, hop in a whip and I'm out. I need so much I can't count. Oh, and I don't need no college, cause I'm getting stupid amounts. Hey,
a few more seconds here, keep them coming.
I hired to do just to count. And he don't make no mistakes. Yeah, I live my life as a suitcase. Yeah, smoking on.
Nicely done, team. All right, last minute. Pop up to that left or that right elbow. We're gonna stack tall for that side plank.
I'm blowing down on a pound. Why would I ever come down? This bitch been chasing me round.
Again, after 30 seconds, we'll make that quick switch. Try not to spend too much time in that transition, but hold tight. Don't let the hips sag. Keep that belly tight. Keep those glutes squeezed too.
That hair was great. Oh, that hair was great. But that ass was fake. Little bitch, you in the
Quick switch. Last 30 seconds.
They said I'm getting too vain.
Team, as you know, we are brought to you by Brave Clothing. Check out all the gear that I'm rocking, all at braveclothing.com.
I need so much I can't count. Oh, and I don't need no college, cause I'm getting stupid amounts. Hey, hop in a whip and I'm out. I need so much I can't count. Product of the people that you stick around with. Don't get caught up in the evil that'll have you down bad. Ain't no way around that. You gon' need a bounce back. Yeah, post it up with the people I came up with. Charge a couple else in the game.
Nicely done, team. Take that breather. I know the core is primed now. We're gonna step into some time repetitions now. This is where we're gonna need that dumbbell. So grab that light dumbbell. We have the sit up to dumbbell press to start off with. Catch your breath. We're gonna get started here shortly. With your feet flat on the floor and your back pressed firmly, we're gonna sit up, driving that dumbbell square up overhead, working that big hinge to the hips, using those abs, of course, crunch up and then press the dumbbell right up overhead. Nicely done, team. Again, 15 seconds to rest and transition. They're gonna be quick switches. Come to a tabletop position. We're gonna work a 180, low crawl. Shoulder stacked over the wrist, hips over the top of the knee, flexed off the toes. Those knees are gonna hover 2 to 3 inches up off the ground, and we're gonna take tiny steps in a 180.
I take my time, flex like whoa. I take my time, just let's go. I take my time, flex like whoa.
We're not looking for speed here. We want to take controlled, tiny, tiny steps. Working that 180 degrees back and forth. Beautiful, team. Again, 15 seconds, rest, transition. We're gonna get into these windshield wipers. Back firmly pressed on the floor, arms out to the side for stability. Feet are gonna come straight up in the air. We're gonna squeeze those quads, pulling the toes towards our face. We're gonna control the legs on a descent, working that lateral swing back and forth. If we're struggling with this movement, go ahead and hinge at those knees. Take a little bit more pressure off that lower back and, of course, that midsection. Nicely done, team. All right, here we go. Right back to the top. Grab that dumbbell. Heels on the floor, knees flexed. Sit up, press. A ton of stabilizer muscles being used to, of course, work that pressing motion. Make sure when we sit up, we're keeping that back flat, we're tucking that chin through, we're extending the arms all the way up overhead. Quick transitions. Rest is going to be super minimal here, team. So get set up. Shoulders stacked over the wrist. Low crawl position. Here we go. Not only should you feel this in your midsection, those hips and those quads should light up. To our back sides. We're doing great, team. Shoulders stay pinned, arms out to the side. And we're just gonna work that lateral swing from left to right. Doing our best to keep our shoulder blades pinned to the floor the entire time. Remember, let the legs fall in a controlled fashion towards the floor. Coming right to center every single time. Squad, last round. One more time with each of these exercises. 35 seconds work, 15 seconds to rest, transition. Here we go. Last round. Beautiful, team. Very good. All right, come back to that tabletop. Flip on over. Get set. Let's see if we can work that 180 for the entire 35 seconds. Here we go. Keep the crawl low. Do not let your hips fly up in the air. If you feel those knees come a little bit more than 2 to 3 inches off the floor, drop them back down. Squad, we made it. Last 35 seconds. All out effort. Control. Mechanics stay pretty. Nice big swings from the legs, keeping the shoulder blades pinned. Here we go. And take a bite is nice and I have a nice time with it. By the time that it finds the way to the right side of him, not even a Heimlich can save him. A selective finger to you imbeciles. Tell me what's been getting into you. Envy will kill you. She said I'm a gentleman. I admit a lot of women set up on my ottoman. I don't give a damn like an auto with no time to kill. I've been feeling like the opposite of work. It's a work and I've never been a purposeful thing to me. I just do what I few more seconds. Squad. squad. I know we're feeling it after that one. Our midline must be feeling nice and toasty. Thank you so much for joining me today. Of course, smash that like button, subscribe to our channel for all these workouts. We're going to see you next time.